So shall we begin?
Yes.
Good morning, one and all. I sincerely miss the advantages of personally meeting each one of you during this conference. If not for pandemic, our circle of acquaintance would have grown larger. Being a convener, I would have arranged a hefty traditional meal on a banana leaf post today's valedictory session. I truly miss those wonderful days when I would curiously wait for the food suppliers to serve item by item during functions. It was my usual practice to keep a portion of the best served dish for the last bite so that it could be savored a little longer. Yes, dear participants, we have saved this last important session for today in order to etch best memories of all the dishes served to you last 17 days. Today's menu holds Cyberspace and its Safe Use by Mr. Karthikeyan Natarajan, cybercrime and intellectual property rights advocate, Madras High Court, and head of Cyber Intelligence Academy, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Mr. Karthikeyan holds a BA, BL Honours and Certified Cybercrime Investigator, CCI, CFA, Certified Cyber Forensic Analyst, IPCL, International Practitioner in Cyber Law, IPDP, International Practice Degree Program conducted by IBA, that is International Bar Association, London. Karthikeyan Sir is known as a renowned cyber law expert who is also managing partner of Law Office of Karthikeyan, a reputed law firm in Chennai. He is an official guest lecturer on cybercrime and cyber laws at Tamil Nadu Police Academy and National Academy for Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics. He regularly delivers lectures on intellectual property law and information technology law at various government institutions and non-government organizations. His specializations include intellectual property law, cyber law, and other technological laws. He has successfully completed qualifying bar exam of England, Wales, and international practice in intellectual property law offered by International Bar Association, London. He gained experience for the barristers and solicitors practicing at the Royal Courts of Justice, England and Wales. He is renowned as one of the India's foremost cyber law practitioner. His expertise extends beyond courts. He is a certified cybercrime investigator, certified cyber forensic analyst, and certified international practitioner in cyber law. He provides opinions and advices to leading corporates across the globe, including Indian governmental bodies, on numerous cyber laws issues. He is regarded by many of the first port call for any potential cybercrime and cyber law related issues. We are blessed today to have him speak among us. On behalf of the principal of our college, Dr. S.E. Nataraja, who has just now joined in, and on behalf of our head of the Department of Chemistry, Dr. M.P. Somshekarappa, and on behalf of all the organizers, I heartily welcome you to this session, sir. I now,
Thank you, ma'am.
I now
Thank
request,
you, ma'am.
thank you, sir. I now request Dr. S.E. Nataraja to speak few words.
Good morning, everyone. Particularly Dr. Karthikeyan. It's a very honor for me to be part of this webinar, this presentation. I don't want to, consume much of your time because, I am also eager to listen to you regarding, cyber things and all that. We are extremely happy that Department of Chemistry, of course, from the support of the Department of Collegiate Education, Karnataka, we are organizing this. And today we are at the last of the, webinar series. I don't want to consume your time. Let me just conclude my wish. Taking best outcome will come out of this session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I now invite Mr. Karthikeyan sir to take over the session and deliver his lecture.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. It's pleasure meeting you all on this wonderful morning. And today we are here to discuss on various aspects of cyberspace, and like the safety measures that we need to follow in order to secure ourselves, including our privacy. So I have a small PPT on that. I would like to share the same with you all. Hope you all can see my screen. So we are here to discuss on the aspects of cyber safety and cybercrime happening around us. But before that, we would like to know what a civilization is. We all civilized. We call ourselves as a civilized society. What do you mean by civilization? Civilization is nothing but a set of empirical codes that we learned in our life. Our ancestors had learned these empirical codes and had passed on these empirical codes to us. When you address a elder one, how you need to address them. When you address an younger one, how do you need to address. When you address a gathering, what is the mannerism you have to follow, and what the way we dress. These are all called set of empirical codes. With that we learned so far about so many years. But right now, slowly or surely, we are moving to a next level of civilization, which is known as cyber civilization. So we are surrounded by digital gadgets such as mobile phones, smartphones, laptops, palm tops, and we have so many digital gadgets such as Google Home, Amazon Alexa. These are the digital. We live in the digital forest. So we need to understand how to live in this space. We need to learn the do's and don'ts in this cyberspace, because completely we are connected. So we are connected in the sense when we are sitting in our home, we are connected through internet. I would like to say, though internet was introduced in India way back in 1990s, but after the lockdown, we have completely started using, the complete, full-fledged use of internet has started only after lockdown, because all the meetings are carried out only through, these kind of webinars, and so many applications are being used to connect with each and everyone. So as we are sitting in our home and office, we are connecting to the world, where we save a lot of time by traveling it. Instead of traveling, we save a lot of time. So in this situation, this will be the new normal. I would say this will be the new normal, so that hereafter we need to learn cyber civilization. That is nothing but a set of empirical codes that we need to learn. It is called netiquettes, similar to etiquettes in real life. When you come to virtual world, it is called netiquettes. So we need to follow the netiquettes when it comes to virtual world. Netiquettes is nothing but like how we need to behave in the social media, how we need to handle your mobile phone, how to safeguard ourselves. I can say that we all literate. Yes, I agree with that. But we are not illiterate. But the order of the day is illiteracy. We need illiteracy. Everyone knows how to operate a mobile phone, how to take a picture in a smartphone. Everyone knows. Even a literate knows or illiterate knows. Everyone knows that. But the demand is right now illiteracy. How to safely use that is a big question right now. So when it comes to security in today's world, physical security is no more security. We all need to know about the cyber security, how we need to safeguard yourself in the cyberspace. So that's the importance between physical security and cyber security, because we may say that I'm sitting inside my home, my doors are latched, my gates are locked, so no one can enter inside our house, so no one can hijack our kid, or no one can misbehave with a girl as we are sitting inside a room. But threat comes from a different angle when you use internet. When you are connected to an internet, it comes from a different angle, not only from the neighborhood, it comes from any corner of the world. So beware that. So we should be very, very, very careful while using internet. Internet, as we say, commonly say that it's a double-edged knife. We need to know how to handle it. Otherwise, it will kill you. That's why we have witnessed so many suicide cases in India. A lot of cases on and off. Even in the recent times, we have witnessed, lot of suicides by playing online rummies, and they lost money, and after that they have committed suicides. And a girl's photograph has been morphed and posted in social media, and subsequently the girl had committed suicide. A boy and girl, personal videos in boy and the girl personal videos has been posted in YouTube. Subsequently, they jointly committed suicide. There are lots and lots of cases happening across the country because of the addiction, which we call as cyber addiction. So the new age threats are nothing but internet addiction, cyber relationship addiction, net compulsion, information overloaded, and computer addiction. So we are addicted to internet. Of course, we may say, like, for example, about you woke up in the morning around 7 o'clock, and you go to bed around 12 o'clock in the night. In the meantime, on an average, we spend about 6 to 8 hours in internet. It may be in the form of a mobile phone, or it may be in the form of a computer. On an average, we spend 8 hours. Even while eating, you're connected to an internet. While eating, breakfast or lunch, you have a mobile phone with you, and you're watching some videos, or chatting with your chit chatting with your friends. So somewhere or the other way, you are always connected. So how to get rid out of this? Because I would say that, like, other countries are seriously following it up. Way back in 2013, Japan has introduced a system called cyber fasting. In schools and colleges, they've introduced cyber fasting. Cyber fasting in the sense, 5 working day in a week. Out of the 5 working day, 2 days they will not use any gadgets. Any gadgets in the sense, either it may be mobile phone or a smartphone or a laptop, whatever it may be, they will not use any digital gadgets. Even the school teachers, and the college professors will teach the students how to behave, how to interact with one another, each and every human being, how to behave in a public place. These are all the methodology which they adopt in these 2 days. Rest of the 3 days, they have connected with the internet, and all those things are, it's carried out as a day-to-day business. So we need to adopt a similar kind of system in India as well. It's called cyber fasting. So that we need to understand and know the value of real world and virtual world, because 90% of the youngsters right now think that, like, only their life is completely immersed in digital world, and if something happens to them in the digital world, their life is finished. It's not so. It's only 10% of your life. 90% of your life is nothing but your parents and siblings and your surrounding, like your relatives. So don't worry that something goes wrong in our internet, and then you are finished, or your life is finished. It's only 10% of your life. We need to understand that. And like, when we come to online, we use a lot of things, but a lot of social medias. We never bother that why we are giving this much of information in social media. For example, if you consider Facebook, what are the informations that you're providing while opening an account with them? You provide your name, you provide your email ID, you provide your date of birth, and you provide your mobile number. And after opening an account, you're uploading a picture called profile picture, you're uploading a picture called cover picture, and after that you're giving further information such as your place of birth, your hometown, where you've done your primary school, where you've done your higher secondary school, and first job, first motorbike, first car, and your house. Everything is exposed. I would like to ask you a question: is there anything called privacy apart from this? Because everything is completely exposed. Apart from this, there's nothing called privacy, because you've given all your family member details, including you're tagging your father, mother, sibling. Yeah, with the, all your family members, friends are being tagged in the social media. And have you ever thought, why are you
Thank you.
providing this much of information to an organization? This is nothing but an application. Social media application is nothing but a private organization. It's you need to think that it is a social networking site, not social service site. Okay, it's not that you're going to serve the society through these applications. It's not that you're going to serve your family members through this social media applications. It's just a social networking sites, and there is no proper verification system over there, and it's not completely secure. I would like to raise a question with you. Like, are you filling a job application, or filling an application which has been issued by the government of India, or you're filling an application issued by a college or your office? Then why you need all this information to be given to an external organization which is no way connected to us? Facebook or Twitter or Instagram is not an Indian company. It's all American company. They don't have a single office in India. They don't have administrative office in India. They have a marketing office in India, but they don't have an administrative office in India. If so, something happens, what we need to do? So we are under the assumption that if something happens to us, we can immediately go to the police station. So police officers will take care of it. So we have a thought process that security is outsourced. So if something happens, directly approach the police station, directly approach the commissioner office, directly approach the court. It is not so. Even the police officers can't do anything at times because these companies are not incorporated in India. Even police officers are handicapped at times. So what we need to understand is security should be within. Security should be within. Yes, you need to know the do's and don'ts in social media. Why are you providing your real date of birth? If a guy approaches a girl, has asked for a date of birth, definitely the girl will stare at the guy. Why are you asking my date of birth? But when it comes to social media, the girl voluntarily gives her date of birth to social media in social media profile and sharing it to all their friends. I would like to raise a question about in social media. You may say that like I have 500 friends, I have 1,000 friends in social media, or 2,000 friends. If that is the case, how many of you are personally known to you? Maybe 100 or 200, at the max 300, not beyond that. A human can do only that. At the max 200 or 300, that's it. And rest of the people are nothing but friends, mutual friends, common friends, suggestions, that's it. You never know the person who is appearing on the profile picture is the same person operating the profile. So the some person may misuse other one's photographs as well. So what is the criteria we have to accept a friend request? Only criteria is if the person looks good in his profile picture, then you accept it, or else you will reject it. That's the only criteria. Apart from that, do you have any criteria to verify whether it's a genuine profile or a fake profile? However, you are loving him, please don't do that. I repeatedly say it's a social networking site. It's not social surface sites. So that's a reason way back in 2015, Oxford Dictionary has introduced a new term called frenemy. So frenemy is nothing but friend and enemy. A combination of friend and enemy is called frenemy. So that's why they called frenemy. It is because of the based on the cybercrimes happening in social media. Based on the cybercrimes happened in social media, Oxford Dictionary, a friend plus enemy, because he may be your friend in social media, but he may be working against you. He may collect all your photographs and videos, all your information, personal information posted in social media, and he will share this in another world which is known as dark world. The internet that we use in today's world is only 3 to 5 percentage, and rest of the 97 percentage of the internet are called dark nets. In this dark nets, there are so many criminal bazaars available, so many criminal bazaars available. So we call e-commerce sites. For example, if you say e-commerce site, what are the e-commerce sites you name? You name something called Amazon.in, Flipkart.com. These are called e-commerce sites where we can go and purchase all the goods required for us. Similar to that, there is a e-commerce. There are millions and millions of e-commerce sites in the dark market. It is called criminal bazaar. One of the commodity available in the criminal bazaar is nothing but a photograph of a girl and woman. In criminal bazaar, you can get any substance like heroin, cocaine, gun, whatever you require, you can get it in a criminal bazaar. Similarly, it will be delivered according to your location. Similar to that, a photograph of a woman and girl is also available. It's also placed in auction board in these kind of criminal bazaars. An average looking girl and woman's photograph is auctioned between $2 to $4 in dark market. The company that purchased the photograph for $2 to $4 will morph it, and they will sell the photographs to pornographic sites for $20 to $30. So you are posting your photograph at free of cost in social media, but the criminals under the guise of friends, collect this information, including your photograph, name, and everything, and they are selling it in the dark market. And the company that purchases this morph it and selling it in pornographic sites. We have witnessed lots and lots of cases like this. So my sincere advice would be, don't post your photographs in social media. Don't post your personal photographs in social media, because I've seen a lot of cases after posting a photograph, like it would be available in some other pornographic sites, and accidentally they came across the pornographic sites and they were surprised to saw her own sister's photographs available in pornographic sites, and subsequently we have filed a case against that pornographic site, and pornographic site has removed the photograph. So beware of that, and you should be value your privacy. That's all, because this generation doesn't value their privacy. These are your private data, including your photograph is a private data. Please try to value your privacy and don't share any of the information in social media. And then information overload. Don't expose your day-to-day activities in social media, because I'm feeling bored. Even the if moods are being expressed, I'm feeling bored, I'm feeling aloof, I'm so happy, I'm excited, I'm surprised. These are all your moods, various moods. These has been exposed in social media in the column called status update. So don't do that, because your character is also being exposed by doing so. Because previously your data has been exposed by giving your date of birth, your all your family members details, including your like value, net worth, everything, like posting your new cars, new house, new motorbikes. So these are all the basic raw data. And subsequently, while exposing your moods in the social media, your character is also been stolen. So don't post too much of information in social media. And cybercrime, as I said earlier, this is nothing but your digital DNA. So your data, starting from your date of birth, from your character, this is nothing but digital DNA. There is nothing called privacy or nothing. By collecting these informations, your basic information, and combining the basic information with your what do you call as character, I can give a life to you. That's called your digital DNA. I can get another person, and I can get a robot. I can inject this character in the robot, and immediately I can say this is you. Definitely, the robot reacts accordingly, because this is the uniqueness of each and every individual. Because we are sharing this uniqueness in the social media. What you get out of it? You get only some likes and shares and comments for that. Apart from that, you don't get anything. So beware of that. Don't give too much of information in any of the social medias, and in any of the unknown websites as well. Not only in the social media, there are hundreds of social media, and some of the famous social media in India is Facebook and Twitter. So even then, you don't expose it, because they are not Indian companies. If something happens, even if you approach the police station, the police officers can't do anything. And smartphone addiction. I would like to raise a question. How many of you actually purchased mobile applications? I can say that you have downloaded so many mobile applications, but how many of you have purchased mobile application? That's my question. 99.9% no. Most of the users will never purchase an application. They will simply download it. Have you ever thought why this company is offering this mobile application at free of cost? Because if there is a company, the ultimate aim of the company should be making profit, not making loss. If that is the case, why this company are giving this at free of cost? That's including WhatsApp as well. If you send some SMS message, then it will cost you. But if you send some message through WhatsApp, it doesn't cost you. To download and install WhatsApp, it doesn't cost you. You can send images, videos, you can have video calls, everything can be done using WhatsApp. But you never pay a single penny to them. Have you ever thought what is their business model? What is their business model? Even you can't see a single advertisement in WhatsApp. You can see advertisements in Facebook, but you can't see an advertisement in WhatsApp. Then what is their revenue model? How do they make money? There are a lot of applications. Similar to that, there are a lot of mobile applications are available. You can't see an advertisement in most of the mobile applications, and they do give some services to you as well at free of cost. Then what is their revenue model? Have you ever thought of it? The answer is in the application itself. While installing the application, there is an agreement entered between you and the mobile application developer. It is called end user license agreement. We used to say, I agree, install, allow, install. That is called an agreement. It's called a contract. It's a click wrap contract. It is a contract between you and the mobile application developer. After agreeing for the contract, you are installing that application. So without clicking I agree or without clicking allow, without clicking yes button, you can't install any application. But when you click something I agree or yes or allow button, it is deemed to be considered that you have read the entire agreement and agreed for the terms and conditions mentioned in the agreement. Accordingly, you have installed the application. 99.9% of people will never read this agreement. They will simply install the application. But if you have a chance to read any of the agreement in any of the mobile applications, that's called end user license agreement, there will be a standard clause available in these mobile applications. It says, the clause reads in such a manner that when you install this mobile application into your mobile phone, we will collect all your contact details. We will access your mobile phone gallery and will take all the photographs and videos stored in your mobile gallery. Further reads, we will access your mic and will listen to all your conversations. And we will access to your mobile phone cameras, both cameras, front facing camera and rear facing camera. And will access the cameras and will take photographs and videos using these cameras. And we will make use of this information for companies' own research purpose, or we will sell this information to third parties as well. This is the standard clause available in all the mobile applications, including Facebook. That's the reason a couple of years back, Facebook was summoned by US Senate and he was interrogated for more than 8 hours before the Senate, even Senate and Congressmen both interrogated them, only for the reason that how they collect data and how do they make revenue out of it. It is there in the agreement. The only answer given by Mark Zuckerberg in the Senate is he simply says we have mentioned in the agreement. All users have read that agreement and after that only they opened an account. So we have not hidden anything from the user. So everything is already been exposed to the user and it's completely transparent. So nothing but Mark Zuckerberg simply blames us. We have given all the information in the media. So while opening an account, you simply click I agree. So if you click I agree, then it is deemed to be read and deemed to agreed for the terms and condition mentioned over there. This is how they do business. Your camera works 24 bar 7. Your mobile phone camera works 24 bar 7. Your mobile phone mic will listen 24 bar 7. Even if you turn off your mobile phone, your camera will work. But you'll never know that your camera is turned on. How you know that your camera is turned on or not? Only if you click the camera icon in your mobile phone, the on-screen display will appear. If you don't click the mobile phone icon on your mobile phone, the camera icon on your mobile phone, the on-screen icon will never display, but your camera will be working 24/7. So through this cameras, they can take any number of pictures. We have seen a lot of cases where especially young girls used to take this mobile phone to their washroom as well, to the bedroom, washroom, everywhere they used to carry the mobile phone. Think about that. Thousands of eyes are watching you through your cameras because your cameras are both the end, front-facing cameras and rear-facing cameras. So what I would recommend is always treat your smartphone as a guest. Use it only in the living room. Don't take it to your bedroom or don't take it to your washroom because thousands of eyes are watching you. So the only remedy what we can seek is, if you want to safeguard yourself, try to mask your cameras. You can mask your mobile phone cameras using some stickers, so that even though your camera is turned on, no one can see you. Your privacy will be guarded. And if you want to test that whether your mobile phone camera works 24/7, or even if it is even if your mobile phone is turned off, whether your camera is working or not, you can follow this instruction. Simply turn off your mobile. Simply turn off your mobile phone at the night and keep an alarm for 5 o'clock. Even though mobile phone is turned off, the alarm will ring exactly at 5 o'clock. What it indirectly conveys is that even if you turn off your mobile phone, the mobile phone works 24/7. All the application works similarly. So these applications that that you have installed in your mobile phone are nothing but bots working against you. So you should be aware that when you get something at free of cost, you are the commodity. You are the saleable commodity. The photographs and videos taken using your cameras, mobile phone cameras, are being auctioned in dark market, as I said earlier. Auctioned in dark market, and through in the dark market, it goes to the pornographic sites. But we'll never know until we come across the pornographic sites whether our photographs are there or not. So beware of that. It's no more a mobile phone, it is a smartphone. It is smarter than you. That is why it is termed as smartphone. And then compulsion, never a hunt for a free Wi-Fi or free downloads, because a lot of perpetrators, a lot of criminals offer free Wi-Fi by using a mobile phone hotspot itself. If you go to a public space, there will be a free Wi-Fi available. The guy who sits next to you can offer a free Wi-Fi through his hotspot, but you will never know that whether it's a Wi-Fi hotspot given by him or or a public railway system, even a railway system or airport as well, because he will name it as some railways or airport, but you will be under the impression that it is offered through the railway system or it is offered through the airport authority. It is not so. So once you connect your mobile phone through a free Wi-Fi connection, so immediately a clone of your mobile phone will be available to him. Whoever gives a free Wi-Fi, a clone of your mobile, complete data stored in a mobile phone can be sucked by him through the free Wi-Fi. So beware of that. And major type of crimes that are committed against women are cyber stalking, cyber smearing, cyber pornography, revenge pornography, and digital identity fraud. Cyber stalking. Previously stalking used to occur, in front of a bus station or in front of a college, but right now stalking takes a different stage. Now it goes online. Keep on sending a friend request for a girl, and keep on sending texting messages, keep on forwarding some photographs or videos through WhatsApp to a girl is also considered to be cyber stalking, which is a punishable offense. So never ever send any send any photographs or videos to an unknown person, especially women or girl, because it is a punishable offense, punishment up to 3 years under the Information Technology Act, imprisonment. And cyber smearing, it's nothing but defamation. When we need to tarnish an image of a girl or woman, immediately the first weapon used by a guy is nothing but her photograph and some contents about her. This is the first weapon used by a guy to tarnish the image of a girl. So don't do that. Even that is also a punishable offense under the Information Technology Act, and imprisonment is up to 3 years. And cyber pornography and revenge pornography. So revenge pornography is nothing but, like we have seen a lot of cases, even in Chennai, we have seen a lot of cases, like even between the girls as well. There may be a girl very, very close to another girl, and this girl would have shared some personal photographs to her own friend. And if something happens between them and they have parted ways, and subsequently the other girl had used this particular girl's photograph as a weapon, and she had uploaded directly these photographs in pornography websites in order to tarnish her image, because this photographs is considered to be a weapon for her to tarnish the image of her own friend. So even if it is a very close friend of you, never share your personal photographs to anyone, because that may be a tool for them to kill you as well. We have seen a lot of cases after a girl witnessing her own photograph in a pornographic sites, she had committed suicide. So never ever share your personal photographs to your close friend, it may be boy or girl. And identity theft. So we have seen a lot of cases on identity theft as well. I'll tell you a example what happened. We recently, like, we received a complaint from one of our parents stating that he received a call from some XYZ number and stating that he has his daughter's photographs, personal photographs, like where his daughter is wearing a bikini and she was in the room, and that photograph is available with this guy, and he demands for a ransom from his father, and his father was flabbergasted and dumbfounded and doesn't know what to do next or how to react for this, and he immediately approached us, and we have made some attempts, and accordingly we caught hold of that guy, and accordingly we have arrested him as well. But subsequently we were under the we were puzzled that how this crime had happened, how this guy got hold of this personal pictures of his daughter, and subsequently we want to do some research on that. What we have done is we have given a smartphone to a guy working in our office, and we have instructed him to sell this in a local market. In Chennai we have a Parama Bazaar and Richie Street are some of the markets where we can sell our used mobile phones. So this guy took the smartphone to these shops, the Parama Bazaar and Richie Street, and he says that I'm going to sell this mobile phone for how much you can offer for this mobile phone. That's a smartphone. He received offer for 300 rupees, 400 rupees. At the max, he received an offer for 500 rupees. That's it. And he came back to us and he said that these are all the offers that I received from these shops. Subsequently, we have handed over the same identical smartphone to a good-looking girl in our office, and we have instructed her, now you go and approach the identical shops and you can say them that you're going to sell this mobile phone and what will be the offer. When the girl approaches the identical shop with an identical smartphone, she got an offer for 2000 rupees, 3000 rupees. At the max, she received an offer from a particular shop for 5000 rupees. Because when an identical mobile phone is offered for sale by a guy, they offered 500 rupees. But if the identical mobile is offered for sale through a good looking girl, they offered 5000 rupees. This 5000 is not for the smartphone, it is for the data residing in it. Because normally girls used to say take a lot of pictures, a lot of selfies, and subsequently they used to delete it immediately before sending it to others or before others look into it. So immediately they will delete it. What these guys, the shop owners will do is, after purchasing this mobile phone for 5000 rupees, they will recover all the deleted photographs. Even if you format or reset your mobile phone, there are sophisticated forensic tools available. So these criminals make use of those forensic tools and recover all the deleted pictures. And after looking any some personal pictures available in the phone, they used to approach their parents, because normally girls or guys used to store their parents' name like mom, dad, appa, amma. This is the normal name they provide to their parents in their mobile phone. So accordingly, the parents' contact details is available in the mobile phone. Accordingly, these shop owners will approach their parents and they will send one sample picture through WhatsApp to their parents, and accordingly they will start blackmailing them for a ransom. So this is how their modus operandi is, and we identify that, and after that, after collecting sufficient evidence, we arrested those shop owners as well. So what I would recommend is, if you want to change your mobile phone, never go for an exchange. You may get 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, but never go for an exchange, because your entire life will be in stake if you go for an exchange. Never sell your mobile phone. It may be a mobile phone or laptop, whatever it may be. Never sell it. Just throw it in some corner of your house. It may be lying in somewhere. But never sell your mobile phone. So that will be my humble request. Because lots and lots of girls' life are in stake because their personal pictures are available with this kind of criminals unknowingly selling their mobile phones in the market, even in the reputed shops as well. Because even if you give your mobile phone for an exchange in a reputed shop, this reputed shop will sell this mobile phone to again the local market. So never do this. And one of the main root cause for this is nothing but the digital gadgets. As I said earlier, cyber civilization is the order of the day. We need to learn the netiquettes, the do's and don'ts in social media, including your mobile phone and how the camera works. So there are so many, criminal wizards available. As I said earlier, in the dark market, there are lots and lots of criminal wizards available. And I would like to explain one of the anatomy of that criminal organization. So that criminal organization has an admin, moderator, reviewers, hackers, data thieves, members, and there will be a job role allocated for each and every person. Hacker has a separate job role, coder has a job role, fraudster, techie, host who host a fake websites or pornographic websites, and there will be a vendor who is to purchase as I said, photographs are auctioned for $2 to $4. There are vendors who will purchase it in bitcoins, and there will be a cashier teller who will convert the bitcoins into dollars or any other currency. And even the job role is for 100 money mules or carrier money mules. These guys will be there in your social media profiles. So these guys will be approached by the criminal bazaar operators, and accordingly they used to say, if you provide a photograph of a good looking girl, then we will offer you $1, $2. Accordingly, left with no other option, these guys will be your social media friend, and accordingly he will collect all your photographs and sell it in the dark market. So beware of that. And there will be a kingpin who controls the entire organization, and he devised the plan of action for each and every day. So cybercrime can't be prevented until the element of anonymity exists in the cyberspace. As I said, the internet that we use in today's world is only about 3 to 5%. So the rest of the 95 to 97% is the internet dark world. And so far in the past 15 years, only 3 criminal bazaars has been arrested. Only 3 criminal bazaars has been identified by the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And there are millions of criminal bazaars which can't be identified at all. So until the anonymity exists in cyberspace, we can't trace the criminals as well. So beware of that and safe use your mobile phones and digital gadgets. But there are legal provisions available against them. We have provisions under the IPC, Indian Penal Code, and we have some special laws known as Information Technology Act, and it's no even even when stealing a photograph of a girl or woman which is available in social media is also a punishable offense. Punishment up to about 3 years. Identity theft, making use of our photographs or videos or personal names to create a fake profile is also a punishable offense, which is known as identity theft, which is punishable under section 66C and imprisonment up to 3 years, and cheating by impersonation, imprisonment up to 3 years. Violation of privacy, if someone takes a photograph of a girl or woman without their permission, if their private part is covered in that photograph, it is a punishable offense under the Information Technology Act and imprisonment up to 3 years. Cyber terrorism is a punishable offense, and publishing sexually explicit content or child pornography is also a punishable offense under the Information Technology Act. Punishment is up to 7 years if you publish a sexually explicit content in social media or any of the mobile applications is punishable offense. And possible relief is that a victim needs to be immediately report the matter to his nearby police station, or depending on the nature of the crime, a civil case or a criminal case may also be filed against them. So before lodging a complaint, we need to gather ample evidence admissible in court of law, fulfill the criteria of pecuniary, territorial, subject matter, and jurisdiction of the court, and we need to determine, when you appoint a lawyer for this purpose, lawyer knows everything about determination of jurisdiction and what are the criteria to approach the police station, and know how to produce or present your case before a court of law or police station. So deficiency to be addressed in the digital era is nothing but lack of awareness. First, you need to be aware what is happening around us. It's not that you have an expensive mobile phone in your hand. It is also your private data or private life is being carried through this mobile phone. So you should be aware of that. And if something happens, don't hesitate to report the offense. So immediately, if you could report this offense to the nearby police station or the commissioner office, or there is a cybercrime cell in your city, then you can report it to a cybercrime cell. So definitely you will get a solution for that. So there is a solution for each and every crime, but the route we adopt to solve the crime is very difficult. So what I would recommend is prevention is better than cure. So please be aware that social media or social networking sites or free mobile applications, you are the commodity. You are the saleable commodity for them. So beware of that, and you should analyze what are the information to be shared, to not be shared. Because when you store something in your mobile phone, it is permanent. Nothing goes out of your mobile phone. Even the photographs, videos, everything will be permanently stored in your mobile phone. Nothing goes out of your mobile phone. So never think that I've deleted the photograph or deleted the videos or
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್
I've
ಏನಾದರೂ
reset
ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್
the
ಸಿಗ್ತಾ?
mobile phone so that no one can recover it. Please follow the
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
safety measures. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Thank you
ಓಕೆ
all.
ಸರ್. ಹಾಂ, ಸೆಷನ್ ಮುಗೀತು ಸರ್. ಒಂದೇ ನಿಮಿಷ
If you have any doubts or
ಸೆಷನ್
any
ಮುಗೀತು. ಅವ್ರೇನು
questions,
ಬರ್ತಾರಾ ಸರ್?
feel free to raise the questions.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರ ಸೆಷನ್ ಮುಗ್ದೋಯ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ. Hello, I request the participants, if you have any doubts, kindly unmute yourself and you can ask questions, or you can type it in the chat box. We can read it out for you. So we have one question in the chat box, sir. It is telling, is cyber security helpful in this way?
Sorry?
They're telling, is cyber security helpful in this way?
Which way, ma'am? Sorry, I can't get you.
Yeah, I don't know. They are asking that question, sir.
Okay.
So is cyber security helpful at all? Maybe the question, sir, I think.
Cyber security in the sense like we are connected, when we are connected to cyberspace, we are being controlled by the applications. Definitely cyber security, there is a difference between cyber security and cyber safety. Cyber safety is nothing but whatever the points that I've stated are nothing but it's all cyber, it's all related to cyber safety. Cyber security is different. It's almost it's like a technical, using an antivirus software or using a firewall. These are all called cyber security measures.
Okay, they asked in protecting themselves. Is security helpful? That's
Yes.
what they meant, I think.
Yes, ma'am. But there is no 100% security even if you use a antivirus software on your mobile phone or in your laptop. It will try to minimize the damage. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I have one question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you run Cyber Intelligence Academy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So what does your academy do, sir? Can you guide our students?
Yes, ma'am.
Can they take it as a career for their future use? Or where
Yes.
all do they find applications if they study about cyber law? Because I think this is the boom, and at present this is the hottest topic, and we need to think about security also. Kindly
Yes.
guide them, sir.
Sure, ma'am. So we have various verticals in our Cyber Intelligence Academy. So we have, based on starting from school students, we have a special courses for school students. We have special courses for college students, and we have courses for working professionals, and we guarantee job placements as well. Because we have connections with a lot of companies, so we handle the cases, cyber security cases for them. So these companies are very much in need of cyber security specialists. So the past students who had already completed courses in our institute had been placed in very big companies, even big four companies. They are placed in big four companies as well. And apart from this, we run some small courses as well. It is called Cyber Pink, which is a course, safety courses like what are the do's and don'ts for a woman and girl. And we run a course called Certified Cyber Junior, that is for kids, how a kid should handle a mobile phone or how a kid should handle a computer, because right now classes are online, all the classes right from starting from first standard to 10th standard, online classes are there, and how to safeguard themselves. And we have courses for elderly people, because a lot of old aged people also use a lot of internet bankings, and during the pandemic situation they are also completely connected to internet. So we call it certified cyber netizens. This is a special course for senior citizens and a lot of elderly people. And various verticals are there. And if you could approach our website, it's called cyberintelligenceacademy.in, and you can find out these details. And we run also simultaneously tailor-made courses for industries as well. So some of the IT industries will approach us and they will say that like we need a course in such a way. And after students are being trained on that particular course, so we will recruit them directly. So we have recently placed a batch of 60% in a very big IT company. So you can go to our website and you can get to know about our courses.
Uh, yes, sir. Thank you. I have posted the website link also for people who are
Okay.
interested. Jyoti
Yes.
ma'am, are you interested in asking any question? You have unmuted yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
madam. Sir, good morning. Good
Good
morning, sir.
morning.
Very nice talk.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, I am Jyoti Kimi, working as an assistant professor in Sarema Government Science College, sir,
Yes,
in
ma'am. Yes.
Karnataka.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I have one question. So, whether
Yes.
the audio clip or video clip recorded in mobile
Hmm.
can be used as evidence in any
Definitely, in
cases?
court of law. Definitely, ma'am. So it is as evidence. So any
Okay.
audio clip or video clip should be accompanied by Section 65B certificate under the Indian Evidence Act. If that is accompanied by Section 65B certificate before the court of law, and definitely it is an admissible evidence in the court of law.
But sometimes the audio and
Hello.
videos are
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್
means
ಮತ್ತು ಅಡಿಷನಲ್
they
ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಬ್ಬರೂ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ
modified
ಇದ್ದಾರಂತೆ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್
sir,
ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಜಾಯ್ನ್
created
ಆಗಲ್ಲ
We
ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
have we have
ಸರ್,
forums
ನೀವು
in place,
ಜಾಯ್ನ್
ma'am.
ಆಗಿ
If you
ನಾವು
if
ಈಗ
you question the
ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡಿಟ್ರಿ
genuinity of the
ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋಣ
program,
ಸರ್.
so
ಈಗ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್
video or
ಸೆಷನ್ ಮುಗೀತಿದೆ.
audio,
A new
Because
join
just the
Agbidi,
video
sir.
or audio to your
Now,
forensic team,
Oh,
the forensic team will analyze it and they will give you a report whether it
okay,
is
sir.
an
Okay,
edited
sir.
one
ಒಟ್ಟು
or a
ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಬ್ರು ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, sir.
okay.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
yes.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir. I have
Hello,
one
sir.
question for you.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, the forensic science is booming like anything in studies
Yes,
for
sir.
a graduate level and postgraduate level.
Yes,
So,
sir.
what are the options in the form of career for students after completing graduation and post-graduation in India?
Sir, we have a, see, careers in the sense, first openings are from the government side. Almost all the police stations require a forensic expert. We have a forensic expert only state level, only in the state headquarters right now, having a forensic team. But down the line, all the police stations should have at least one forensic expert, because each and every time they can't send a mobile phone or they can't send a laptop to the state headquarters and wait for about 15 days or 30 days to get the report. So in future, definitely there will be a requirement for each station. This is with respect to the government. And apart from that, there are lots and lots of private organizations also working. They do have a team team called forensic team, where they used to recover data from their laptops or from their hard disk, and accidentally broken hard disk. Even we have cases that where we have recovered data from a completely burnt hard disk as well. So in-house teams also being promoted in so many industries. So we have very good opportunities. You have very good opportunities, and once you complete cyber forensic. Hello.
Actually, see, most of the in Bangalore, most of the private sector, they were started so many programs that have been by forensic science rather than government organizations. So till now, if you consider one of the example in police station, they will acquire, they will require these forensic students. But in Bangalore itself, per year, more than 1,000 students are outcoming. So, is there any private sector to help them?
There are a lot of sectors, but how you graduate doesn't matter, because how you the knowledge that you gain from the subject matters, because the cyber ecosystem changes in 6 to 8 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. Previously it was 6 to 8 weeks, but after the pandemic now it is 4 to 8 weeks. The cyber ecosystem changes. You should keep yourself updated on that. It's not only the graduation will help you, even the day-to-day updation is mandatory. If that is the case, then only the companies will recruit you. Otherwise, they don't recruit
you. Information.
Sorry,
because
sir?
we are running. I'm working in a Garden City University, Bangalore.
Okay.
This year we have started even post graduation also. I'm one of the faculty for genetics, so I will teach for forensic students.
Okay,
So they used to ask me, these are all common questions. What is the career? What is the future, sir, for us?
You can approach us, sir. My number is there available in the screen. You can contact us. I will connect you to our Cyber Intelligence Academy. So our counselors will get in touch with you, and we can work together accordingly, sir.
Yeah, if possible, I will also invite to you, sir, for one resourceful person for the guest lecture.
Sure, sir. Sure. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think I have 2 more questions here in the chat box. Ania has told, can we pursue cyber course after BSc? Do you require any specific degree for a course?
Not required, ma'am. Not required.
Not
That's why I
required.
said we have courses for school students as well.
Yeah. So
Yes.
WhatsApp says it is end-to-end encrypted. So how can it be a threat? This is asked by Pooja, Miss Pooja.
End-to-end encryption is nothing but if I'm sending a WhatsApp message from my phone to your phone, so I can view that and you can view that. In between, no other third party can view that. That is the meaning of end-to-end encryption. But the company can always view that. WhatsApp is a company. They will make use of this information. They make revenue out of it. Only third party cannot view into that, peep into that. But the company can make use of that, and they generate revenue accordingly. Even WhatsApp mic works 24/7.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
We have lots of appreciation in the chat box for your presentation, sir. They have found it very useful. We can have 2 more minutes. If anyone else really wants to ask any doubts, you surely can. So there are many NGOs nowadays who are asking for old mobile phones to help children in education, e-education process. So I think it is a very important step that we take to educate people not to lend their mobiles, isn't it, sir?
Yes, of course. If you want to really serve the society, buy a new mobile phone and give it to them rather than giving you a phone.
Old phones or laptops. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, any more questions from the participants are welcome. We will be shortly moving into valedictory session now. Anyone else? So thank you. It has been a wonderful session. You actually helped me and others improve our vocabulary. Like we came to know what is netiquette, what is darknet, what is frenemy, who is a frenemy, and we also learnt about what is we need to be illiterate and what is cyber fasting. We even know what is information overloading. So we have bots which can read our facial recognitions, or the icons which we use can directly tell what type of emotions we are facing. So they are able to read us completely. So this is indirectly called as social engineering, I suppose. And cyber cloning. And you told us that free apps are hazardous. So some app which come free are really not good. And you touched upon cyber stalking, cyber smearing, and pornography, revenge pornography, and even identity theft. And you told us about the various laws which are available for our cyber security. But we all know that India is still a baby in this particular field of cyberspace. So we do not have laws which can protect us. So prevention is always better than cure. So I have one more question for you, sir, by Dr. Ramesh. What about Telegram software?
All the softwares are same, ma'am. There is no exemption.
There is
All
no.
the softwares are the same.
Yes, sir, because nowadays we are officials and we are supposed to be online all the time and we are supposed to be available all the time, and it has become a necessary evil. But what do you advise for all the officials who are present in this forum, sir? Because we have to be there.
Of course, but we need to follow media sanitization, ma'am. Media sanitization in the sense like use two different mobile phones. One is for your official purpose, one is for your personal purpose. So once you use your mobile phone for official purpose, it doesn't has any other data apart from connecting with your institute or with your organization. And you can use simultaneously use another mobile phone where you can make use of all your personal informations, personal data, photographs can be stored
Sir,
in those
complete
mobile
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್
apps.
ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್
So
ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋಣ.
we need to adopt such a situation and never use a same mobile
Hello?
phone number and email ID that you use for banking as well. So don't use any mobile phone number or email ID that you already given for your banking account. So use a different account, different numbers and email ID for social media and for connecting to any other mobile applications or any other softwares.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for your words of advice, sir. So now we will move on to the valedictory session. Dr. Ganesh, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear.
I'm just trying to connect with Dr. Nataraj. Sorry, today we were supposed to have our director and additional director during this valedictory session, but they have a board meeting and it is prolonged. It seems I try to contact them now also, but they are unavailable because of this board meeting, which is prolonged for a longer duration. So we will have to conclude it with our principal. So I'll just connect with him, sir. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back. I'll just come back. Just 1 minute, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Hello? हेलो सर ಹಲೋ ಸರ್ ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋಣ Hello, Nataraj sir. Can we start the valedictory session?
Yes, Dr. Prathima. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Karthikeyan sir.
Yes, ma'am, available.
Yeah, Ganesh, I now hand over the session to Dr. Ganesh, who will be comparing the session.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. You're.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You are.
You are.
Okay. Yeah. Very good afternoon to everyone. We shall start this valedictory event. So to begin with, to improve the golden moment of opportunity and catch the good that is in our reach is the great art of life. Ganesh Acharya, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, IDSG Government College Chikkamagaluru, e-conference on advances in chemical sciences, health and education, organized by the Department of Chemistry, IDSG Government College Chikkamagaluru. On behalf of the institution, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you. Let us begin with an invocation note, that is the great Almighty God, for each mind and heart that fills the presence of this event. We thank you. Only you truly know what we are setting out to accomplish today. We have an idea, a vision, hints, and daily instructions. We have talents, abilities, and time to work. However, only you can see in perfect detail the end of every beginning, every project, every season, every life. Nothing is ever in vain, for even mistakes and missteps are used for good. So now I would like to welcome all the guests of this function. Firstly, I would like to welcome Professor S. Maleeshwarappa and Professor K. Prasad in their absence for this function because of their unavoidable meetings with the government. They are unable to join this event. So in their absence, I would like to welcome to this event. And another chief guest of this function, Mr. N. Karthikeyan, a cybercrime advocate, Madras High Court, Chennai, India. I heartily welcome Mr. N. Karthikeyan to
Thank
this
you.
event. And I would like from JD office, Shumoga. And I welcome
Ganesh sir, your voice is completely breaking. We can't hear you. Ganesh sir.
it is a time to introduce our chief guest, Mr. N. Karthikeyan. So he obtained his BA and BL honors degrees, and he is a renowned cyber law expert who is also managing partner of Law Office of Karthikeyan, a reputed law firm based in Chennai. He is an official guest lecturer on cybercrime and cyber laws at the Tamil Nadu Police Academy and the National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics. He regularly delivers lectures on intellectual property law and information technology law at the various government institutions and non-government organizations. His specialization is intellectual property law, cyber law, and other technology laws. He completed prestigious course in international practice in intellectual property law offered by International Bar Association London. He received He had successfully completed the qualifying bar exam of some barristers and solicitors practicing at Royal Court of Justice, England and Wales. He is renowned as one of India's foremost cyber law practitioner. His expertise extends beyond courts. He is an international practitioner in cyber law. He provides opinions and advices to leading corporates across the globe, including Indian government bodies, on numerous cyber law issues. He is regarded by many as first port call for any potential cybercrime and cyber law related issues. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the institution and on behalf of all the participants, delegates from India and across the world. I welcome all the participants to this event. Now, it is the time to get feedbacks and experiences from few participants who were there in this conference from the beginning of the first day itself. May I call upon Dr. Sharan Gowda Patil, Department of Life Sciences, School of Sciences, Garden City University, to share his experience in this conference, please.
Hello, myself Dr.
Yes, sir.
Srinagoda J. Patil. Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Myself Dr. Srinagoda J. Patil, Associate Professor for Genetics, Garden City University, Bangalore. It's my pleasure to convey my feedback for the this international webinar series on advances in chemical sciences, health, and education. So it was one of the wonderful event I saw from the past 7 months. So many webinars, but the webinars, most of the webinars, they focused on a particular theme, a particular area. So here we got many different disciplines. Like in the chemical science, we covered up with many areas. Like if you go with the physical aspects like spectroscopy, or if you go with the biological aspects like pharmacology or pharmaceutical, or even basic chemical science. So many things we learn from the chemical science. If you come towards health, from medical to Ayurveda. So these are all areas also they cover. So this is one of the best experience I found by this conference. So other than that, like education, like awareness programs, or what are the current events required for the current generation, that will be for the student as well as young budding scientists or academic persons. So these are all knowledge like crime or cyber crime. It is one of the important aspect to us to know. So what are the new things for that? What are the changes we need to be takes place? See, in online education, these are all mandatory and the most important phenomena to us to understand the consequences. So many things we don't know, even though we are highly qualified. So we don't know. Easily we are going to sell our old phones or old laptops without deleting data. Even though if you delete data, the data will be remain forever in the hard disk. So sir told one of the best thought, we can't sell, or you don't sell, you keep it as such. It is for your life secure, and it is for your one of the important aspect of your life. So that is a really good concept. So we need to be adopt. So along with that, so even out of 12 session, I was attended around 10 sessions. Only one session I missed up due to, again, it is a connectivity problem, or else I joined little late. So it was not taken by the convener to accept my joining that time. So all the sessions were very useful, highly informative, highly enlightening, and it is very useful for the not only for the academics, even industry sectors who have joined. So for them also it was awesome and it is very useful. We need to be say special thanks and special gratitude to the IDSG, that will be Department of Chemistry. So it is wonderful and such a useful webinar series in this COVID conditions. So many events I saw, but the concluding with the different disciplines, that to be multidisciplinary aspects, it was really useful and very helpful for the students as well as all the teachers. So there is no any improvement. The technically it is very sound and it is very systematically organized by the college. That will be a special thanks to the convener. So she has given wonderful opportunity to share my feedback and even though interaction with the each and every persons when we are discussing after the completion of the sessions. So these are the things are very useful for the even for the teachers or even for the students. So in that way, I want to conclude my feedbacks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Ganesh sir, are you there?
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Ganesh sir, are you there? Okay, now we move on to the next person. Do we have Sania Sadaf? Sania Sadaf?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, kindly switch on your video and then you can give your feedback.
Yes, ma'am. A very warm good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Sania Sadaf. I am from IDSG College, UG graduate. Uh, uh, as I came across these sessions, it was very informative, starting from the first session of Dr. Akila ma'am and to the last session from the sir, Mr. Karthikeyan Nataraja sir. It was very informative. As a student, we would have attended the sessions in our classrooms or in the auditoriums, and this was a very change experience, a new experience attending the sessions online. It was actually my first online sessions like this. It was very informative and very knowledgeful, and I think I grasped some information and knowledge about these all awarenesses and all the information. And about today's session, it was very informative. As a adult, as a youth, everyone will feel safe and will feel knowledgeable by knowing these points, and I think I will share these all points by to my like generations, and also the family, parents, and every friends and all. And I thought it was a very great experience. Thank you, Prathima ma'am, for impelling me in these sessions, and thank you so much, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, sir, Ganesh sir. We can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
Am I audible now? There was little bit problem in the network. Sorry for that.
Yes, sir, you're audible now. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I would like to invite Dr. Madhukar Badgujar, Department of Chemistry, Sheikh J.N. Paliwala Commerce, Science and Arts College, Maharashtra, to share his experience in this conference. Hello, Madhukar sir. Madhukar sir. Hello. Madhukar sir.
Sir, he may be having some signal problem. We can move on to the next person.
Prathima madam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can move on to the next person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the next person is Mr. Tukaram Phad from Aurangabad University, Maharashtra. He's not there, I think.
Yes, sir. He's not there.
If there
is he there, Tukaram sir?
Yeah. No, he is not there.
He's not there, sir. Sir.
I think if anybody wishes to, yeah, if anybody want to share their experience, they can, please.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, I'm from Aurangabad University, Maharashtra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, sir. It's a very useful session. For every session, we have to be heard.
Sir, I think everybody is facing network issues. I think we will do the feedbacks. Ganesh sir, just check if anybody else wants, and then we can continue.
No problem. If somebody wish to share their experience, you can share your experience later on. We shall move on to some other proceedings of this conference. Okay, madam?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. Now, let us have an inspiring words from the chief guest of today's function, Mr. N. Karthikeyan, cybercrime advocate, to address the gathering on this function. I would like to invite Mr. N. Karthikeyan to speak the words on this occasion.
Thank you, sir. I'm really wondered how well you have structured this conference, because it's a very long conference, more than 10 days. And I really appreciate the organizers for choosing various topics on various aspects covering the entire society. And I also sincerely appreciate the participants here, because sitting inside a classroom for 4 to 6 hours itself is a difficult for students, but they are keep on watching for the past more than 10 days is really appreciable. It's a really commendable thing. So this indirectly conveys us that we are hunting for knowledge. The students are hunting for knowledge, and this generation has more responsibility and sincerity than the previous generation. So they are hunting for knowledge. So if right knowledge and right directions has been given to them, then definitely we can see a very good India, and next generation will take our country to the next level. I appreciate the organizations and the institute for providing a wonderful opportunity for the students in this pandemic situation, because so to keep them engaged and not to keep them in a dormant stage. This is really a commendable activity done by the institute. I really appreciate, since it was a pan India conference, and the beneficiaries are across the country from various parts with various vernacular languages. But it's it's a good initiative, and I would recommend that you should keep going this kind of keep increasing this kind of activities, and you do a lot of conference on this and various aspects, so that you have very good followers, and these followers will be benefited out of this. And thank you so much for the opportunity given. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I thank Mr. N. Karthikeyan on behalf of the institution, and on behalf of the convener of this e-conference, and on behalf of all the participants who are there throughout the conference. I thank Mr. N. Karthikeyan. Thank you very much, sir. Now
Thank you, sir.
it is the time to release the souvenir of this conference. I request Dr. Prathima Mathias, convener of this conference, the e-copies of the same will be sent to the paper presenters and those who published papers in this conference. Now I request Dr. Prathima Mathias to present the first page of the souvenir. For presenting the first page of the conference souvenir with the ISBN number. Thank you very much.
Sir, I have presented. I hope it is visible.
Hello, Prathima madam. Yeah, it is visible, ma'am. Thank you.
It is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, sir.
Uh, it is known that a pessimist complains about the wind, an optimist tries to change it, and a leader adjusts the sails. The sails for this particular notion were adjusted by a person who is not only great motivation to all of us, but a visionary and the person who gave us the belief to bring together this event. He is none other than our beloved principal. Now I invite Dr. S.E. Nataraja, principal of IDSG College, to deliver the presidential address to the gathering.
Good day and good afternoon, everyone. I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. Thanks for good words spoken on me from Dr. Ganesh. I remember Dr. Karthikeyan, who just concluded his talk on that. At the outset, let me sincerely thank the Department of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka, the Commissioner, the Director, and the Additional Director, our Joint Director, who has directly and indirectly helped us in passing out this event. And I thank Department of Chemistry, particularly Dr. Prathima, Mathias, and Dr. Ganesh Acharya for taking all the pain and effort in doing this webinar series. It has started on 23rd of last month. We almost had 12 talks by the pioneers in their fields. 6 talks from foreign delegates, and 6 to 7 talks from Indian nationals. We had a senior most speaker, Dr. John Law from UK Sunderland University, and on the contrary, we had a very young speaker, Dr. Hemant, who is a radiologist, and our college students speaking from Sweden. It's a great time listening to these speakers. The Department of Chemistry concerned not only about the talks related to chemistry, but they successfully covered health issues. They take care of loss issues. Some of the talks they do about personality development, and it's a wonderful series. I compliment the Department of Chemistry, particularly Dr. Prathima Mathias, for doing all these things. I am extremely happy and extremely honored to preside as a president of this function. I am very happy, and I believe it is a complete success package from the Department of Chemistry in conducting this webinar series. With these words, I feel and I hope the college keep doing activity like this. We know that this is a very bad time of corona pandemic. Still, under our limitations, with the facility that we are having, so we are capable of doing. We have done our best in conducting a conference like this. So thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, gratitude is the fairest blossom is an experience, internal lingers and echoes in the most depth of the hearts. We are reminded that events like and although as we come to close our valedictory ceremony, I invite Dr. Prathima Mathias, convener of this e-conference, extend the vote of thanks.
Hello, sir, am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, you are audible.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. So I thought let me have a small presentation as a vote of thanks, because I may forget something somewhere and I really don't want to forget anything or any person who has helped me do this event, such a long event. So first, to begin with, we started calling for registration from 21st October. We gave a very short duration of time and we got so many participants. So we had 51% of student participation enrollment, and assistant professor were 28.9% and associate professors were about 8.5%. Out of all the people registered, around 14.9% people wanted to present their papers in our conference, and that was really encouraging for us. They have even provided us with their full-length papers for publication in the conference proceedings. So you can see here we have all titles Mr., Miss and Doctor. So this is a wide forum. And in this slide, you can see that we had participants from various places. We had people from Munich participating, we had from Aurangabad, we had from Kerala, we had from Mumbai, and we had from various parts of Karnataka, which are enlisted in this tabular column. First of all, I would like to thank all the participants for having been so enthusiastic and having enrolled in our this international e-conference. Thank you, dear participants. It is because of you that this conference is a success. Next, let me talk about our speakers. We had these many speakers. So you can see it is so colorful. We had 12 speakers, 6 international and 6 national speakers. I should say something here. When I approached all speakers of this conference panel, they consented without a second thought and zero expectations. They spoke on various topics, and we had a speaker talk on chemical innovations necessary for the coming era, another on how to place ourselves in the pharma industry, skill sets required for any positioning in general and global positioning in particular. If positioned in R&D of a company or pursue a research for PhD, how does chiral separation and chromatography play a major role? So we had post separation of a chemical compound, its validation through spectroscopic identification methods for micromolecules and advanced material characterization of nanoparticles. And then after we have synthesized few compounds, sometimes they become carcinogenic. We had 3 lectures on early breast cancer detection, radiological applications, and the most advanced cell therapy technique. Be it industrial or educational sector, we need administrative skills. We address that too in our inauguration session. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಗಾಗಿ ಗೇಣು ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಾಗಿ. It means whatever we do it for our stomach and a piece of cloth. Yes, the money earned through any sector is in our banks. So what are the innovations in banking sector? We saw that too. And in one way or the other, we use technology linked with cyberspace for our day-to-day activities. Today, we learned extent of use, overuse, and abuse of cyberspace and how to remain safe. I have pestered each speaker for trial meets and log in even before our participants joined, and each of them willingly agreed. I thank all of my speakers profusely at this moment for having shared their knowledge and precious time with us. And not only our speakers, we had chairpersons. We had 8 chairpersons of equal caliber. So I thank them for having spent their precious time once again listening to the speakers and summarizing everything for us beautifully. Next, we had few speakers whom we missed. Our own commissioner, Mr. Pradeep Prabhakaran, who was supposed to inaugurate our session, yet I thank him for having wholeheartedly accepted the invitation, but due to health problem, he was corona positive during that time and coughing a lot, and we were unable to have him among us. We really missed him. Then there are two more speakers whom we missed, Mr. Annamalai and Mr. Kaviraj, and they have promised that they will come back to us next time. They sent us text messages and even voice recording, which I have translated here for you. In total, this conference had 20 eminent personalities along with chairs, and one we were supposed to have today, however, we missed him, and 12 paper presenters. I sincerely and wholeheartedly thank all my speakers who had willingly given their time for us. Coming to this today's valedictory session, we were supposed to have Professor Mallappa and Professor K. Prasad, but due to board meeting, we were unable to have them with us. I thank them in their absence. I thank Mr. Karthikeyan. I have pestered him once again to be there throughout this valedictory session. Sir, thank you very much. Thank you. Next, moving on, coming to our principal. The backbone of a college is our principal. When I went to him with this idea, and it was also short duration, a very short duration, and then he agreed and he helped me get all the resource personalities from the Department of Collegiate Education. He has been a constant support. I sincerely thank you, sir, for having been there with me and our department during this e-conference. I thank IQAC coordinator Dr. Ramesh. I thank head of the Department of Chemistry Dr. MP Somshekarappa, PG coordinator of Chemistry Dr. BV Mohan Kumar, and our own beloved manager Mr. Anandappa, who has constantly given me support in conducting this conference. When you look at the screen, you can see there is a brochure here, flyer, and there is conference proceedings, and there is certificate here. And we needed these things, and we needed guests at DC, from the DC Department of Collegiate Education. Many a times I faced problems with battery and internet, and what about backup? And then I did not know how to organize a Google Meet. I never knew how to purchase a G Suite account. I had so many problems, and then for my help I found these few people: Dr. M.G. Prakash from Department of Collegiate Education, Mr. K.C. Jagdish, Head of the Department of Computer Science, and my own colleague Dr. Ganesh Acharya. I sincerely thank you three people for having stood by me as my brother's friend and family and helped me in conducting this conference. I thank Gunashri and Dhanalakshmi. These were from Bilikere College. They had organized a conference and they guided me in the way things can be done. And I will fail in my duties if I do not thank my own family, my husband, my child, and my mother. They have freed me from all my family responsibilities and helped me concentrate on this work. No amount of thanking them will be sufficient. I thank them. And I thank all others who have directly or indirectly helped me to conduct this conference. With all of you being there as a support for me, we have done the first ever e-conference or webinar of the college, first longest durational international conference from various parts of the globe. And now you will ask me, why did it take so long? Because we wanted to give you small capsules of energy. So it has been said, even sweet will become a poison if given in more quantity, and hence we decided to give you only 1 hour per day so that you can understand and grasp the sessions, and it should not be an obligation, and hence we took it that long. It is the first time we were ever live from the college, and it is the first ever international event, the first proceedings with ISBN number, and we were never compromised on quality. And all this, unlike the apps which you get for free, this was also provided for you free. We took no registration, neither will be charging you for the proceedings of the book. So now coming to the important part. We had paper presentations between 2nd to 4th of November. These were online paper presentations and this was the first time for us too. But all paper presenters did well. We did not know what to do with respect to the awards and hence we categorized 4 kinds of awards. And let me clear this thing here. The judges have considered complete work. First point, it should be a complete work from if it is a synthesis until application screening. So they have considered that part and hence they have categorized them into 4 kinds of awards. The first award here is best student presenters. It goes to Miss Shruti S, Miss Shrishti Singh and Miss Ramya CG. These are the best student presenters. Next, we have best young researchers. This goes to Mr. Sardar Hussain, Miss Preeti V. Naidu and Miss Kusuma MH. Next, we had one best senior researcher in our group, Dr. R.S. Dubey sir, and this award goes to Dr. Dubey. Finally, the best paper and online presenters. The first best paper goes to Dr. Ganesh Acharya. The second best paper goes to Dr. Gauss Khan. And the third is shared between two, Dr. Madhukar Badgujar and Mr. Raghavendra ESM. I sincerely thank all the paper presenters. And finally, before I conclude my vote of thanks, there were many technical glitches from my end and sometimes from because of other reasons something happened. If at all we have hurt you in any way, I'm sincerely sorry. It was never intended and I am thankful and grateful to God for having given me this opportunity and thank you one and all.
Thank you. Keep doing. Thank you.
Ganesh sir?
Thank you, madam. Thank you for a nice vote of thanks. And announcing the prizes for the paper presenters and publishing their papers in the ISBN numbered souvenir. Thank you very much. The end of a story is the new beginning for many others. With this note, let us conclude a remarkable, memorable, and knowledgeable valedictory session. On behalf of the institution, we sincerely thank the dignitaries for being with us this afternoon and enlightening us with their enthusiastic remarks. I show my heartfelt gratitude to the professors and everyone of the college family for their wholehearted support rendering in the success of this valedictory session. Thank you very much. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will officially end the meeting and we are going to paste the feedback link into the groups. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ganesh, sir, for nice comparing. Thank you. Thank you, Karthikeyan, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, everyone. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks, Prathima, ma'am. You have to be incredible, and every response you have to be given every students, every professors, and every.
Hello, Tukaram, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah,
It's a very
sorry, because it
useful
was
and
because of your internet problem, we
technical.
were not
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to
ma'am.
hear.
Yeah,
If you want to speak
madam.
something, we
Every
are here, sir. We are here. Kindly speak.
no, no, ma'am. Every response you are given by ma'am you is very incredible. Every students and encourageable and very useful and very motivational speeches we have to be taken from the synthesis where from the all over the countries we have to be taken these talks and very useful to everyone every students of these AMC students of from Aurangabad University all the my students friends has to be participate in this session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Your valuable words are encouraging to us. Thank you. Can we end the meeting now, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.